This video is sponsored by Envato Elements. Hi everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to create edgy reveals effect in Premiere Pro, as you can see on the screen. This reveal will provide an edgy look to your videos. In this tutorial, we will use some Premiere Pro built-in effects. So let's jump on to the Premiere Pro. Okay, now we are inside Premiere Pro. As you can see in the timeline, I have got a video clip. So now, we are going to create our edgy reveals at the beginning of the video. First of all, let's move the time indicator to the 2 seconds and 14 frames position. And then, let's cut the video at this position. Now you can see, there are 2 parts to the main video. Then, we have to apply all the effects to this first part. Let's move over to the effects panel to add an effect. This is a levels effect. Next, drag and drop this levels effect to this video clip. After that, move over to the effect controls panel to customize the levels effect. Firstly, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip. Then, click on this stopwatch icon of the white input level to create the first keyframe. And then, we have to make the white input level value 0. Now you can see on the program monitor, the full screen is white. Don't worry about this. Now, we have to move the time indicator 45 frames forward. Here, we have to make the white input level value 255. Again, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip. From the beginning position, move the time indicator 6 frames forward. Then, click on this stopwatch icon of the black input level to create the first keyframe. After that, we have to make the black input level value 255. Now, we have to move the time indicator 39 frames forward. And here, we have to make the black input level value 0. If we play the video, you can see the changes on the program monitor. It looks great. Let's hide all the parameters of the levels effect. In the next step, move over to the effects panel to apply another effect. This is a Find Edges effect. Next, drag and drop this Find Edges effect to this video clip. The Find Edges effect in Premiere Pro is a video effect that helps to detect and emphasize the edges of objects in a video clip. It essentially applies an outline or edge detection filter to the footage, highlighting the boundaries of objects and creating a stylized or artistic look. This effect can be useful for creating visual effects, emphasizing specific details, or achieving a unique visual style in your video projects, as you can see on the program monitor. Let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the Find Edges effect. Firstly, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip. Now, we have to move the time indicator 20 frames forward. After that, click on this stopwatch icon of the Blend with Original to create the first keyframe. Next, move the time indicator 52 frames forward. And here, we have to make the Blend with Original value 100%. After that, right-click on this last keyframe. Then, we have to click on Ease In. Let's open the graph panel of the Blend with Original. In the next step, we have to drag and move this handle to the downside. Then, we have to drag and move this handle to the left side. Now we are done. Let's hide all the parameters of the Find Edges effect. In the next step, move over to the Effects panel to add another effect. This is a Noise HLS effect. Next, drag and drop this Noise HLS effect to this video clip. Again, we have to apply another effect. This is a Strobe light effect. Let's drag and drop this Strobe light effect into this video clip. As we know, the strobe light effect in Adobe Premiere Pro is a visual effect that creates a rapid flashing or flickering effect on a clip. It is often used to add dramatic or stylized visual impact to a video sequence. The effect simulates the appearance of a strobe light, which emits bright, intermittent bursts of light at regular intervals. Now, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the strobe light effect. Here, we don't need to customize the Noise HLS effect. And here you can see the strobe light effect. Now, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip. From the beginning position, we have to move the time indicator 45 frames forward. Now, click on the stopwatch icon of the blend with the original to create the first keyframe. Let's make the blend with original value around 96%. Again, move the time indicator 16 frames forward. Here we have to make the blend with the original value 100%. After that, let's make the strobe duration parameter value around 1. And we have to make the strobe period parameter value around 0.60. Then, let's make the random strobe probability value around 19%. Next, from the strobe parameter, we have to select Makes Layer Transparent. From the strobe operator parameter, we have to select the screen. Let's hide all the parameters of the noise HLS effect and strobe light effect. Next, move over to the effects panel to add an effect. This is a fast color corrector effect. Let's drag and drop this fast color corrector effect into this video clip. Then, move over to the effect controls panel to customize the fast color corrector effect. Firstly, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip. From the beginning position, we have to move the time indicator 28 frames forward. Then, click on this stopwatch icon of the saturation. And make the saturation value around 0. Again, move the time indicator 35 frames forward. Here we have to make the saturation value around 100. After that, right-click on this last keyframe of the saturation. And then, click on Ease In. Next, open the graph panel of the saturation. In the next step, we have to drag and move this handle to the downside, like this. Then, we have to drag and move this handle to the left side. Now we are done. We don't need to change anything about the fast color corrector effect. Let's hide all the parameters of the fast color corrector effect. In the next step, let's move over to the effects panel to add another effect. This is a tint effect. Now, drag and drop this tint effect to this video clip. Then, move over to the effect controls panel to customize the tint effect. Now from the tint effect, let's change the map white color. Here you can use any color that you want. Then, click on OK. Next, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip. From the beginning position, we have to move the time indicator 28 frames forward. Now, we have to click on this stopwatch icon of the amount to tint to create the first keyframe. After that, move the time indicator 44 frames forward. Here, we have to make the amount value around 1%. Now, if we play the video, you can see, our Edgy reveals is almost complete. In the last step, we have to add another effect. This is a Posterize time effect. The Posterize time effect in Adobe Premiere Pro is a video effect that allows you to reduce the frame rate or create a stylized, poster-like effect in your footage. It works by limiting the number of unique frames shown per second, resulting in a choppy or stylized look. Now, let's move over to the Effect Controls panel to customize the Posterize time effect. Firstly, move the time indicator to the beginning of the video clip, and then, move the time indicator 18 frames forward. After that, click on this stopwatch icon of the frame rate to create the first keyframe. And here, we have to make the frame rate around 10. Again, move the time indicator 52 frames forward. And here, we have to make the frame rate around 24. Now we are done. Our Edgy reveals is complete. If we play the video, you can see the Edgy reveals effect to the beginning part of the video clip. By the way, you can change the color anytime from the Tint Effect. In this way, you can create Edgy Reveals effect in Premiere Pro. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video and leave a comment.